Hello, welcome to Do It Yourself with Wayne. Today we're out here in our yard, the front yard actually, because it's the only place I got to get a lot of sunlight. And this is where our garden is at, and we're getting ready to install a new raised bed right in this area. As you can see, we've got 4 raised beds behind me, but they're taller and deeper. And some plants, like your onions and radishes, things like that, they don't need that deep soil. So we're going to come in here, we're going to do another raised bed. It's 4 feet by 16 feet. And we're going to line it with landscape timbers. And the landscape timbers that we got are cedar, not the treated pine that you see in a lot of places. And the cedar should be a little bit better for the environment, fewer chemicals, things of that nature. So anyway, that's what we're doing today. So next step, I'm going to get my tiller. I'm going to till this up a little bit, and then we'll get started putting the landscape timbers down. Okay, that gets it tilled up a bit, and as you can see, I was having a little bit of trouble. I used to have several trees right in this area. They were in line with that dogwood. I had a couple dogwoods, and I had a water oak, and used to be in a large azalea here, so I had a lot of roots to work with. So I wasn't tilling real deep, but I think we got most of them out. So I'm going to rake this out somewhat level. When I build a raised bed or something like this, I don't get my level out generally. I don't worry about it being exactly level, because these things will settle over time. They'll shift around on you some. So I generally just try to get it close and go with it. And so now I'm just going to rake this out somewhat level, and then we'll start putting our landscape timbers down. Okay, now got to cut 2 of the landscape timbers to 4 feet in length, because they're 8 feet. That'll make the end pieces that go crossways. So let's do that. There's one. I'll cut the other in a minute. That'll go there. That one go there. Now to nail the long pieces together, in the garden the dirt underneath them was just so soft we couldn't hardly drive the nails in, so we came up here at the edge of the road. Fortunately, where we live there's very little traffic, so I don't have to worry about cars. But I put 1 long piece in the middle on the bottom and 2 4-foot pieces underneath, and then on the top I got 2 8-foot long pieces. So where they cross here, they don't cross there's no seam at the bottom. It makes the lengthways stronger. And then I'm putting these large nails in here. And basically anywhere there's a seam, I put one on either side of it. And if you can see, the seam is here on the bottom. I'm coming about this far to put a nail in there. Always trying to avoid any knots. And I got a fairly heavy hammer. Still wanting to bounce a little bit. Like that. And then you can see where the other short piece is here. I'll come down about this far on this one and nail those together. One more nail at the end, and this lengthways piece will be all put together. Then we'll just cut and trim the edges or the ends for the little short cross pieces at the ends, and we'll put them together. All right, now we'll finish up one of our ends. And basically for this piece I cut one of my 8-foot landscape timbers exactly in half, so it's 48 inches long. And I cut a little bit off the end of this top one, so this one will go over the top. And then I cut one a little bit shorter, cut that much off the 4-foot piece that goes on the bottom, because it needs to go inside of this one, just so we've got that the crisscross pattern, so they'll lock together better. All right, and then I put 2 big nails here and here, just to get those 2 pieces nailed together so they'll stay in place. Now I'm going to take my drill and drill a hole here, one here, drive a piece of rebar down through there to secure the corners, and this will be pretty much done. So let's drill some holes. And obviously I'm using a dull drill bit, but out here in the yard I didn't want to use one of my really good ones. There's that. Drive it down in there. One more corner and we'll be done. All right. There you go. I think that pretty much gets it taken care of. We just got to fill it up with dirt and plant stuff now. Well, that's about it. We got it built. All in all, I think this cost us about $60 for the landscape timbers. And like I said, they're cedar. They're not the treated pine that you normally get. Hopefully the cedar will last a good long time for us, but in time we'll let you know how that goes. But anyway, we got this built. We got the ground tore up, leveled up a little bit. So that's about it for building this shallow raised bed. If you have any questions or comments, just give us a comment or something down below if you got any questions or whatever, and we'll do our best to answer them. And we'd just like to say, if you enjoy our video, please click a like and share it with your friends. And please subscribe to our channel, because that helps us grow. It also helps you find our other videos, whether it be our old ones or our new ones coming up. And we got a lot of stuff coming up. So anyway, thank you for visiting DIY with Wayne. We really appreciate you coming by, and we hope you have a great day.